Hello, Sagittarius. Hello, my fire family. How are you? Thank you so much for collecting here. And Happy New Year. Happy 2024 for you. I am here reading for the week ahead for you, my friends. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is for Sagittarius. You are my family, Sag. I am a Sag rising. Let's find out what the oracles have to say. We're going to look at the oracles, and then we are going to go into tarot, find out what's coming up for you in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius. And if you're cross-watching, thank you. Here we go. How was your new year? How is it so far, right? We're only a week in. Tell me in the comments. I want to know what's up with you, Sag. What is going down? Tell me about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have Thriving. Leo just got that. We have a gateway here. And we have a release. I like it. Okay. Thriving as you move through the gateway. Look, you've already moved through the gateway. It's at the crown of your reading, right? It's in the middle of everything. And the gateway is the new year, right? We have you looking pretty good, right? I want to say it's a place that you've never been before. There's a lot of I want to say this work is going to be this year is going to be full of a lot of good works, and it's going to be full of weird things that you've never come across before, but I think you're still going to thrive in it anyway. This gateway has taken you to a place as you stepped through the gateway from 2023 to 2024. I feel like this is the year where you stand out. You're going to be the unicorn for somebody. You're moving into a new place you've never been. It's strange, it's weird, and I feel like for those of you who are weird, look, weird it out. Just go be weird. Just go be weird. We have the unicorn here, right? And so I think that you need to work on being a unicorn. And I feel like you just need to be who you are. The gateway here, I think, is abundant. It's beautiful. And I think that you have realized that you are unique. I want to say that you are a unique individual and that we have the release here. And so I feel like this energy here gives the release. It's like you get these downloads. Look at this pink. We've got the crown chakra. We've got a lot of confidence here, seeing things from the bird's eye view. You've got a really clear view of what's going on around you. Clarity has come. The moon is here. It feels like there's clarity has come. Things have ended. You've let things end. I don't think that you put anything to an end, but I feel that you're allowing things to end. And I feel like it's coming to you through downloads, through information that you're getting from the universe. It might be in dreams. It might be in meditation. It might be in prayer. But you're getting some sort of energy from the universe that's telling you it's time to end some things that no longer serve you. And that's what the full moon is, right? That's what we do. We come to the end of chapters, end of cycles. We end things, end energies, shut things out. So there's some sort of release that is coming here. Bottom of the deck, we have embrace, enlightenment, and blessings. What? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You're taking off here, my friend. In the future here, it's like this boat is taking off into space. That's what it looks like, yeah. Like, I'm not going to say to you, don't worry if you hit a wave. Don't worry if the waves are too big. Just put on your life jacket and go for it, because this boat is hit a wave and is headed straight for the universe, like straight into the sky. That's what it looks like. And it's enlightenment. It's like you're leaving behind the things that were dragging you down and you're taking flight. That's what it feels like here. And we have that you're embracing that enlightenment. And from that comes blessings. All right. Let's take a look at some tarot for you, my friend. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius, please. For the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius. Sag, if you're interested in a private read, you know what to do. Look below this video. Click on more. All the information is there. You'll have the link to Wizio and my email address. Thank you so much for all of those of you who have booked up to here. All right. Let's take a look at it here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We are thriving. Coming into the second week of January 2024. Thriving. Tell me about thriving for Sagittarius. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. No longer having to wait for it. It's here. It's right here, right now. You have already done part of the growth. You've already picked a path. You've decided what you're going to do. You have a plan going into 2024. And it may be a loosey-goosey plan. I'm not saying that you've got everything written out by what you're going to do. I think you still need to be flexible. But I feel like the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse tells me that you no longer have, you've waited out the waiting period. There is something that's coming here that is going to, that is new, I think, because you're in an energy of thriving. Let's keep looking here. Tell me about the gateway. It's a magical gateway, my friend. In this gateway, you get to be who you want. You get to think what you want. You get to say what you want. You get to be clear. You get to be honest. I feel like the gateway, as you pass through the gateway here, that possibly the new year brings some sort of conversation about hitting a new milestone or plateau. Tell me more about release. What is Sagittarius needing to release, please? You need to release your indecisions, my friend. Stop beating yourself up. Stop holding back. You need to release all that stuff. Look, this is really beautiful energy. This is the big idea, the clarity, the honesty with the self. I believe as you walk through the gateway, you do realize that there are things that you need to release. And some of those things are things that you've been holding on to or have indecision about or fighting yourself with. And this could be friends. This could be people that you know are toxic, that are in your friend group. These could be people who, you know, they text you once a year or send you a meme once a year and you keep them on the Facebook list. Like, I feel like you're just making, you're going to make decisions to release some things, whether it is a job or maybe you're moving homes, whatever it is, but you've been holding back on something, not wanting to make a decision to move forward here. And I feel like some decision making is coming up here. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Ooh, we have the Tower and we have victory. Look, something is coming that is really big. Something is coming that is going to shake shit up. Stuff's about to go sideways here. But I want to say this, that we've got the High Priestess here. And the High Priestess has a knowing. That's Piscean energy. The High Priestess has a knowing that the Tower's about to fall. You know why I know that I think you know? It's because of this. I feel like you're releasing all of your inhibitions. You're releasing this energy of beating the self up because you want to make decisions for yourself that are good for you. And I feel like you know that when you make this release, when you decide to release the indecision and the beating up of self, it is going to cause a Tower. But look what's on the other side of the Tower. We have victory. And it's beautiful because this person has come from a place of feels like trauma or a harsh climate. It feels like this person's come from adversity. And so, you know, this person's in a wheelchair, right? So this person has learned how to come to a place of victory even through the adversity. We've got I love the way they depict this. I'm going to show you a little closer here. These are beautiful cards. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is right here. And then we have 5 wands up here. We've got the 5 wands here. All you needed was the extra wand. The extra wand was the ability to open a path, to do what you want, to be, how can I say, to express the fire that's in your heart. It's time to be creative. And so I feel like there is going to be a shakeup. Look, the Tower's never easy because it's all about change. And the way that you knew life, the way that you thought about life in 2023, the old, before you stepped through the gateway, that's no longer, like, we're never going to see 2023 again. It's gone. The wormhole has collapsed on itself. You can't go back there. You may be able to go back there in memories, but it feels like some of those memories are holding you back. So I feel like this Tower is necessary to come in and clean up the garbage, to come throw down all of the illusions of people that you thought were on your side, the place that you thought where you should live, the job you thought you should be at for the rest of your life. This is a turning point in your life, a changing point in your life. It's leading to the 9 of Cups. All right, let's get some clarity for you, my friend. Let's take a look at it for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius. Tell me what we need to know about the 7 of Pentacles and thriving, because you no longer have to wait to thrive, my friend. It's here right now. And I feel like it shows up in the week ahead. You might even be in this energy right now, but I feel like it does show up in the week ahead for sure. Or maybe you realize it or recognize it. Because understand, blessings are showing up for us all the time. But if we don't recognize it as that, we're just not going to see it. Tell me more about Sagittarius, please. We've got the Three of Wands. No more waiting. It feels like you were waiting for a long while for something to happen, for something to change. And the Three of Wands is telling me that here. We have 10 of Cups. It could be in the family home. It could be in your parents' home. It could have something to do with family. Yeah, it feels like you're no longer waiting here. It's time for you to celebrate something. Celebrate the closing of a chapter. I love it. There's some sort of a milestone that you've hit here. You've completed something. You have, again, this person is stepping through from the old world to the new world. The old world is closed. As I said, it's done. It's over. And it's time for you to celebrate. What's on the other end of all of these endings is celebration and happiness. So we do have Capricorn here, who is the devil. We have the 10 of Cups, and we have the Three of Wands. I really do feel like you've been obsessively working on your happiness. And I think that that's what's here. You're getting these downloads, and you no longer have to wait for the happiness. The 10 of Cups is here. You can allow yourself to be happy. I think that this Three of Wands is telling me that the ships that are coming in is the 10 of Cups. Something is about to make you really happy, but I don't think you're going to believe it when it shows up. And that's what I was talking about, because the devil's here. And it feels like it's like so good that you don't believe that you should believe it because it's finally here. And so the devil is casting doubt. It's like saying, no, Sag, don't believe it if you see it. Don't believe it if you see it. The devil is casting doubt, right? There's a little bit of fear. And it's the fear of everything going really good, or sometimes it's the fear of now I'm holding on to the good, but now I have something to lose. It could be that as well. Tell me about the clarity. It's like you become a different person as you walk through from 2023 to 2024. It feels like you are feeling clear, like you can make good decisions, and I think you are. Tell me more about this. We have the Four of Swords, we have Justice, and the Fool. I love it. The truth always has to come out, and that's the truth of it, right? The truth always has to come out. Justice is here. So I want to say in terms of justice, we've got swords here, right? We've got Four of Swords, we've got Ace of Swords, we've got Justice. I want to say that there's something in your mind that you're coming to terms with, or you've come to terms with as you go into the week ahead, maybe midweek. There's something here that you're coming to terms with, that you're really on this path by yourself, that you're the only one who's willing to be brave enough to take the leap of faith into the new gateway, like through the new gateway into the new world. And because make no mistake about it, a lot of people went to bed before midnight and didn't make any promises to themselves. They decided they're just going to do the same of whatever they did in 2023, they're going to be in 2024. But I don't think that's you. If I'm connecting with you and you're the one who's decided to make some changes, and I'm not talking about the superficial stuff. I'm not saying get a gym membership. I'm saying it's mental. These are all mental changes. You've come up with some sort of big idea for healing. The Four of Swords is just that, right? 4 and 1 is 5. So it tells me that there is a little bit of angst in doing that, because you're making big decisions that you've never made before, and you're going on this path alone. I feel that you are taking this leap of faith by yourself, but we've got 4, 5, 6, 1 in the hand of Justice. And so the Six of Swords tells me that you're disconnecting from the chaos, right? The devil, you're disconnecting from the chaos and you're moving forward. From the chaos to the calm is what you're doing here. You've decided you're going to move slower. You're going to think about things a little more. But you are taking some sort of a leap of faith here. And I feel like the leap of faith is you've decided that you're going to change your damn mind. I think so. I like it. You're going to allow yourself to change your mind. So whatever you learned as a child, as a teen, as an adult in your 20s, I feel like you're now throwing that all out the window and you're making your own rules. You have clarity like you've never had before. Tell me what this release is all about for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about this release. You, my friend, yes, I love it. You, my friend, are dropping the 10 wands. Look at this. Anything that you had carried through 2023, you left that by the bin. You left that by the big bin. and you're not taking it with you. You're just going to leave it there, and I love that. We have the Empress. Look, it's leveling you up like crazy. Feminine or masculine. Look, this Empress has masculine energy as well as feminine energy. She is, though, feminine leaning. She's mostly feminine energy. But we do have somebody here who is become very balanced, very honest with the self. You have to be honest with yourself in order to become the Empress. You can't ignore the things that were going wrong. You can't become the Empress if you're ignoring anything. Learning the lessons of all the queens is really important to become balanced and in your energy. I feel like with the Empress energy here, well, it's Venusian energy, right? It's all about love and abundance. So we've got Taurus and Libra energy here. This is Aries, by the way. We've got Capricorn, if I didn't say. I can't remember if I did. So what you're doing is you're dropping burdens, and I really do feel like that's the last lesson for you to learn before you become the Empress. Feminine or masculine, balanced in your energy, knowing that you're self-sufficient, you really don't need anyone else. You're releasing whatever it is that you don't need, my friend. And we have the Page of Cups. Look, you're shocking yourself. You're surprising yourself. And I think that this is the love that you have for self, the appreciation. I feel like it's the love, the appreciation. I think it's the kindness that you're having, like giving toward yourself, saying, look, I must give up the Five of Wands. I got to stop beating myself up. I got to stop listening to people who are not giving me good advice. I have to stop holding back from releasing whatever no longer serves me. So I feel like you're making some big decisions that are coming up here in the week ahead. And I feel like, yeah, the Page of Cups tells me that it's a new day. It's a new time. It's a new time frame. And you are releasing your need of anything. All of your burdens are being dropped to the ground here. For some of you, after this Empress energy, after the level up, you might be meeting new love. I'm just going to say, like the Page of Cups is that you are releasing your need, or you're no longer holding yourself back or beating yourself up. And I feel like as you do that, you grow. And when you grow, it feels like there is new love here. I'm just going to say the Ten of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. All right, so I think what we're going to do is go into the extension, because there still is a lot to talk about, because we do have this thriving. We want to know what's in the gateway. What's the leap of faith? I don't know. Let's find out what you're changing, how you're changing your mind here. And I feel like we should talk about the Empress. We should talk about this and see if this is love, if this is appreciation for self, love for self. I want to know what kind of love this is. There's a bunch of stuff that you're releasing. We're going to talk about that, and especially this. We got to talk about the Tower. We got to find out what it is that's coming up that is in the Tower energy, because it's the Tower itself as it comes to you is, yeah, it's going to change up the game here, but it's bringing blessings, enlightenment, and making you embrace whatever adversity you've had in the past. It's making you embrace that to help you move forward to victory. So I'm going to go into the extension. If you'd like to be there with me, Sag, please look below for the extended link to the video, please. And if I don't see you there, that's cool. I'll be back, because I'm always back. Thank you, guys. Love you so much. And Happy New Year. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.